Karen from the HOA somehow found her way into my ranch again, this time armed with the audacity to open my main gate, completely uninvited. She strutted in like a self-appointed safari tour guide, clipboard clutched, heels clicking against the gravel as if she owned the place. My first thought? Oh no. She's about to discover my secret herd. I was in the barn, brushing Ragnar, when I saw her from the corner of my eye. The moment she swung that gate open, I froze. Not because I was scared, no, I was excited. Because behind that gate I had buffalo. Big, majestic, horned buffalo that had been raised here for generations. Only a few people in the county knew they existed, and Karen was about to become acutely aware. She wandered down the driveway, snapping pictures, muttering about unpermitted property use and animal code violations. My neighbor's kids, who were secretly hiding behind a haystack, tried to warn her. You might not want to. But Karen was already too far in. I leaned against the barn door, smiling. Ragnar growled softly, tail twitching. You have no idea who you're messing with, I whispered. Karen had reached the pasture when she saw them. The buffalo. Their eyes glinted in the sunlight, massive bodies like living tanks, hooves stamping impatiently. Oh, hello, lovely animals, she said nervously. I sauntered out, whistling a low tune. I see you've met my safari tour. Karen laughed nervously. I just wanted to check on compliance. It's for the HOA. I nodded as if considering her request. Then I slowly, deliberately, let the first buffalo out of the holding pen. Karen froze mid-sentence. Her face went pale as she realized that these were not friendly cows. These were buffalo raised to roam freely and protect the ranch. And now they were curious. The buffalo started moving toward her, sniffing, snorting, and stamping the ground. Karen tried to retreat, but in her panic, she tripped over a hidden irrigation pipe and fell face first into a mud puddle. Her clipboard and phone flew in different directions. Do you require assistance? I asked calmly, tipping my hat. Why, yes. Help! Help! She screamed, scrambling to get up. I shrugged. I could. But I think Ragnar and the buffalo already know exactly what to do. By now, she was running across the pasture, trying to avoid the majestic herd. One buffalo nudged her with its horn, gently, but enough to make her cartwheel into a stack of hay bales. Another stomped the ground near her feet, and she squealed like a cartoon character. I called out, "Don't worry, Karen. They only attack trespassers who fail to follow ranch protocol." Ragnar, ever loyal, trotted alongside me, barking occasionally to keep her on course. The sheriff, my son, had arrived just in time to witness the chaos. He was laughing so hard he almost fell off his ATV. Mom, that's what happens when you ignore property boundaries, he said, pointing at Karen as she slid under a low-hanging tree branch. Finally, after a full 5-minute chase across the pasture, which included Karen accidentally locking herself in the chicken coop, slipping in mud puddles, and nearly riding a hay cart like a rodeo clown, she scrambled out, drenched, humiliated, and swearing vengeance. By sunset, the HOA had officially been banned from my ranch. A notice was posted: no unauthorized tours, inspections, or safari activities. Buffalo are on private property. Trespassers will be escorted or chased by trained animals and K-9 units. The story went viral in the local group chat. Neighbors sent screenshots of Karen covered in mud, her heels broken, clutching a clipboard for dear life while a buffalo casually sniffed her hat. I celebrated with a barbecue, Ragnar by my side, buffalo grazing peacefully in the background. Karen? She's now under a restraining order from my ranch, posting furious HOA emails from her car outside the gate, while I sip iced tea and grin, thinking, best safari ever.